So working with my budgets, so we've created a tool so that you can budget CWP cabinetry without the need of a full cabinet design. And it follows a good, better, best sales methodology. It allows you and your prospect, because at this point in my mind, they're a prospect, not a client yet, to very quickly create 4 separate budgets to help you qualify the prospect. And that 4th budget is going to be your prospect's budget based on their choices. It's interactive and it provides transparency and builds trust with the client. So the first step to using my budgets is to set your desired gross profit margin. And you can do this by starting with my profile. When you click on my profile, it's going to bring up a information sheet. And by entering either gross profit margin desired or the markup, you can create a situation where your budgets will print out reflecting your selling price. You can also do that on your orders, your projects, if you want to print something other than your cost. So, and then be sure to click on Save Your Profile. So we talked about a good, better, best methodology. We call it Essential, Select, and Premier because the basic cabinet box is the same regardless of which category you're in. So our Essential is our basic pricing, standard overlay, standard woods, taking cabinets up to 90 inches high. Select, which is probably the most common one we see, is going to give you more door styles, the opportunity to do painted finishes, marginal overlay, a more deluxe design, and placing cabinetry up to 96 inches high. And Premier, you get basically into all of our door styles and finishes, more complex cabinetry, enhanced wood, wood hood options, and cabinets up to 108 inches. You will have jobs, obviously, that sometimes are Premier Plus. So you're going to have to be able to talk with the client about that as well. So the first step is you've invited the client into the showroom. You've asked them to bring along basic designs. And I can tell you, you're not often going to get a computer-aided drawing like this one, but this is the basic layout of the space. And you want to talk with the client about what they want to include. So yes, they want their refrigerator enclosed. They're looking at a cooktop and a built-in oven, a farm sink, a dishwasher. They want a hood with shiplap on it, and they want an island with a microwave drawer. So with that list, you can block out where cabinets are going. We're not designing the kitchen. We're merely figuring out space and how many cabinets we're going to be using. If you've worked with this type of system before, it's typically done by cabinet count. We do it by lineal feet of wall and base cabinet and square feet of islands. So to begin the budget, you're going to start with My Budgets. You're going to click Create a New Budget. You're going to fill in the customer information and click on Save. and you will see this screen where you're going to budget a room. When you click on budget a room, you're going to have to choose a template, and there are 3 pre-built templates: kitchen, bath, and laundry. In this case, we're going to choose the kitchen template. You have to name the room kitchen perimeter. Confirm that, and now you've got an open budget, no information. So how do we go from here to a dollar amount? We're going to calculate in lineal feet the various things. So our perimeter walls add up to 15.5 feet. Our perimeter bases are 16.2. Oven or pantry cabinets, in this case just one oven cabinet, is 2.6. Our island, again in square foot, is 15.7. Refrigerator enclosures and wood hoods are per each, so we've got one of those. And accessories, rollouts, tray dividers, trash cans, etc. We can tell you that for a CWP kitchen, the average is 7 typically. There is a sheet in our training documents that tells you how we calculate accessories. And so once we've got that information and we populate it, we're going to want to click on the calculate button. And as soon as you click calculate, we now have 3 distinct budgets: an essential budget at just under 54,000, a select at 83, and a premier at 131. So the next step is to work with your client interactively, hopefully, to make the selections based on the prospect's preferences. And to do that, you're going to choose from the 3 categories. So here I've started it. We've gone through and chosen select on everything. We went to essential on the accessories just to show that we now have 4 distinct budgets: essential, select, and premier, but we also have the client's budget. With the selections made, you've got the 4 budgets, including the one that they helped create, and so now they own that. And I just want to point out, we're doing all of these numbers at full list price, and the budgets are accurate, you can say with great confidence, plus or minus 8%, and that's assuming that you've got it in the right category. So we recommend that you do this directly with your client, sharing a screen with them. Gives you credibility, gives the client, prospect a sense of control of the budget from the very first meeting. It's been our experience that this first budget meeting can be accomplished in an hour. Our local designers use this system every day and have individually increased both their sales and their closing rate, while at the same time working fewer hours. Should the prospect not be ready to move forward yet, you can print a budget analysis which will include all 4 budgets with the description of each of those categories and highlighting their choices. To do that, you're going to click on budget information, print rooms, and now we've got a piece of printed paper with all the budgets, their selections highlighted. And you've done that with the client without ever having to visit the home or design a single cabinet. So our key takeaways: qualifying prospects quickly without visiting the site, without designing. You get to spend more time with qualified clients. You're going to increase your closing rate, and you're going to have more time to do the things you want to do. And then I just want to say, during my career, I've successfully designed and sold many kitchens. But being totally honest, I've also designed many kitchens which I never sold. And I believe using my budgets can help you avoid a similar experience.